Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Folks, today we are taking a look at The Last of Us Season 2 official teaser trailer. Let's see how it goes.
Let's go!
So excited for this.
Oh!
Starter one.
Look at this.
Boy, town looks a little different.
Guitar.
Let's try something different. You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud.
Ooh.
Say the thing you're afraid to say. Say it out loud, no matter what it is, no matter how bad.
Oh, switchblade.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look
Look
at
at
that.
that.
What the hell?
Oh, see the face on that thing?
When we run that back, we're pausing it on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got those scars.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey, Jeffrey Wright. Jeez.
Oh, slamming against the walls.
Man. So, like, folks, again, none of us have played Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Then she hits him with the guitar.
Oh, man. Running it back.
Yeah,
So-
a lot to take in there.
Oh, you want to starter one?
Yeah, again.
That kind of reminded me of Rick on the camcorder.
Yeah. I know folks want us playing Last of Us Season 2 before the season, but we've all, us four have said we just want to see the show
We wanna
first,
see
and
the
then we're
show
going to go back and
first.
play. But we are going to do Season 1, or
Let's try something different.
Episode.
Last of Us Part 1, so we can get the full experience. I know Answer's played it, but us three haven't officially played it.
Enough to say it out loud.
It's interesting.
that.
So right here, it's interesting we're seeing different conditions. One, they're in the town, then they're in the high mountains with the wind blowing. Now they're in a relatively serene, almost tropical looking climate here. You know, looking out the door, those look like cliffs or out that hole.
Yeah, that's
You
interesting.
know,
Well, it could also be different moments in time.
That's
and
true.
Different
Yeah.
things. That
it's
that happen.
the guitar theme is throughout
They
though,
keep
which is
carrying it.
interesting.
Oh, maybe Ellie found something that like really
Well-
kind of draws passion out of her with everything else going on. You know,
I mean,
Say the thing you're afraid to say. Say it.
Who's this guy all jacked up working
see,
that shovel?
with some of the stuff, yeah, since we haven't played the game, it's not going to mean that.
Yeah,
much
it won't
to
mean
us.
anything to us
Yeah.
until we know.
I mean, there's probably a shank that he had to, that in the game you might have to build, and make yourself.
So there's brother.
Yep.
Tommy.
Hey. Oh, did you see? Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna say, did you
here's-
see that in the back?
Yep.
See right there in the corner.
Yeah.
Huh?
Something creeping out
Creeping
there.
around. Oh, look
look
at
at
this.
Steps all growing.
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome.
This is going to be. I wonder if we are going to get more. I know some folks said they wanted more. I was fine with what they did, but
Yeah,
I hope we get just as much or more too for season 2 here.
What did you do?
Now isn't that the actress who was I think she's done a bunch of stuff. I think she was
Well,
in
she was in, like,
Justified, and then she was on the Tim Allen
Last
show,
Man Standing.
Last Man Standing.
I'm wondering if this would be a time jump for Ellie into the future.
Oh, maybe
You think that's Ellie?
I think because, well,
if they do a time
if it's
jump,
part
maybe.
of how the game was.
Because she's an amazing actress, and I don't think they would use her just for like a bit part.
Well, no, I'm sure if we look up the casting, they'll
Right.
tell us the name, right?
Yeah,
So,
Oh, we got a
That
horde.
was epic. Look at that.
Man, you think the snow and the cold would slow them down?
Well, this is their
not
universe,
freezing,
so
yeah.
it's different in
Yeah.
each universe, right?
Look at that.
It's not good.
That's quite the horde.
That's just not like 20 or 30.
Yeah.
It's like hundreds.
Now, was that
Okay,
Ellie or was
yeah,
that?
that's definitely not Ellie in the water.
Okay, so that's who the actress whose name escapes
Yeah.
me. Ah, those fences never hold, do they, folks?
Never.
Look at that!
Wow.
It's like a cross between The Exorcist and zombies.
Yeah, Craig Mazin and crew. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Yep.
Well, yeah, we saw that part.
Look at. No, I meant like
Oh,
Yeah, the brain.
the brain there.
oh, yeah.
Got another new guy.
Feel her love.
So he had those scars.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then
Can't really see who that is getting drug.
the
Oh,
same
hey,
scars.
did you see the shirt and belt?
I saw the belt.
That looked like the girl that sat down next to Ellie.
Oh, okay.
Where
she
you were
was
just
playing
talking
the
about
guitar.
how it looks.
Yeah.
Colors.
Yeah.
I could be
Yeah, when
really
they were
wrong,
playing
but
the
I'm just
guitar.
judging by the belt.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's.
Oh,
Is Jeffrey Wright playing the role of Jigsaw here or what?
Yeah, no kidding.
interesting that is the scars we saw on the gentleman before we're seeing,
So hence
Probably him.
could
Same
be
guy.
time jump.
Maybe.
or it's a mark they put on. you.
Yeah.
Gosh.
You want to be
Just
part
running 100 miles an hour,
Yeah.
smoking the wall.
I mean, that's kind of World War Z vibes there.
Oak hasn't seen it, so.
of it. I know they can run.
Can you go back
Go
there,
back,
Dave,
they
to
go-
see who was shooting the gun there, if that was Ellie or if that was somebody else? Right there.
Right there. That's Ellie.
Okay, that is Ellie. Okay. It's like she got a tattoo on her hand.
That right there. Go
Yeah,
pause
what's
there. Go
that?
back. Go back.
That's the one that was with Ellie.
Yeah, that's the
in
one that was with her.
Right there.
So something's happening.
Yeah.
She's
That is
screaming.
a very, very frightful face.
Yeah.
Oh, got
Joel.
some tears coming down.
It's just like I was waiting for more for us
Yeah.
to go through.
I know,
That's
I-
all they
I
gave
know how to
us.
get you. Ah,
We're almost in 2025, y'all. Almost
Almost
there.
there.
It's getting
It's
there.
We're
gonna be a
almost
minute.
there.
Win in 2025.
I just wonder, is there anything in that kitchen we should be looking at? Just stupid me thinking there might be something going on in the background. I doubt it, but I just don't know if they would throw an Easter egg or something in there.
There's
You
nothing
can't really
there.
see nothing, no.
But
That looks phenomenal.
Yeah, and I can understand some people wanting to see more of the quote-unquote monsters, but look, I mean, this show, as is many of the really good kind of monster type shows, whether it's Walking Dead or this, it's not necessarily the monsters that are the stars of the show. They're there as the vehicle to push the plot forward with the people and the interactions and all of that. That being said, I'm not going to complain if we get more of them, but I think this is going to be just an amazing couple of episodes, however many they do. I don't know, 6, 8, 10, whatever. But it's going to be great, and I'm here for it.
yeah, you say that because they want more monsters. Well, it's because they play the video game where you get more monsters
That's
usually. So they want to see like certain battles that you have to go throughout the game and see how they can translate those into real life situations like this show would take us, the ride that this show would take us on. So I can see your point. It is about the story, which is always amazing, but it's always fun to see the monsters that you battled in the video game yourself come to life and see how maybe in real world situations how you would take them out on that. But that being said, this show is going to be amazing. The first season was just like top notch, and I expect nothing less for season 2. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Now, did the second video game come out before season 1 of the TV show?
Yeah.
Okay, so they had 2 episodes, or rather two seasons, whatever we want to call it, of the video game done before the first TV show. And I'm wondering if there's not a lot more pressure on HBO after the first season to either make it a more for television audience type production, or to stay more true to the game. I mean, they absolutely crushed it. Obviously, in season 1, we went through and watched all the cutscenes from the game and saw that for the most part they stayed pretty close to it. But I did read some things saying that they wish they would have had this or wish they would have had that, and I'm wondering if there's any adjustments that are going to be made to season 2 on HBO to try to have it more parallel with the story that they got in the game. So I'll be curious to see that. Obviously, we won't know that until it comes out and people can start making their own comparisons who have played the game. But regardless if it stays 100% true to the game or not, they did such a phenomenal job with the first season of the show. I have full confidence that this season's going to be incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no winning battle on that, because
Right.
there's always something little, that everyone appreciates about any game, versus, when they make it into TV shows. So I feel like that's an impossible task, but you all let us know on that one. Season 1 was a banger. I should kind of back up and just reiterate, just in case if you skipped a little bit and got here, which I doubt, but if you did, I have watched gameplay of Last of Us Part 1. Never played it. Answer's the one who's played it out of the three of us. These two haven't played anything, just watched cutscenes, as you can see on the channel. So with Part 2 again, we'll just play the game after season 1 or after season 2 here, just because we want to get every bit of surprise with this one, and then we're going to go play Part 2 of The Last of Us when season 2 here is completed. So can't wait for that. But based on the trailer here, we're definitely getting introduced to a slew of new characters, which I'm sure these folks have already looked at the casting and you guys already know who's who. So I'm really looking forward to seeing who's who and catching up with Joel and Ellie and Tommy and the rest of the cast that is here. I'm really intrigued to see, because I probably will look up casting in a little bit here for my sake, just to see who Jeffrey Wright's playing, because I think that's a great addition into there. With the story that's being told here, I mean, we're finally getting winter, Quinn.
Yeah,
I mean,
imagine that.
I am pumped. I know Black Summer gave us winter.
gave us winter. Can we get a season 3, by the way?
I don't know. Yeah, what do we need to do to kickstart a Black Summer season 3? Folks, let us know. Help us.
All right.
Or, you execs at Netflix, let us know what we need to do to get you a season 3 of Black Summer.
Watch it.
Help us.
Help us help
Watch
you.
Have more people watch it. Maybe that's what it is.
Well, who knows? I mean, it's Netflix, so they probably did well. Maybe they didn't, but they got a second season out of it, so I can't imagine it did too bad. But either way, back to this. Looking forward to seeing what Craig Mazin and Neil are going to give us. I feel like, and I'm curious what you guys think too here, I feel like the first season, that formula, what's not broke, don't fix it. But I do understand writing, you got to keep it, everyone's interest peaked. But I feel like Part 2, everyone raves about Part 2, the video game.
Yeah.
So I got to imagine what you guys did in the first season. And I'm not a writer, Craig, but I'm sure you and Neil know what you're doing. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. So,
Well, and that's kind of the tricky thing, right? Because you kind of had the formula with season 1. It's this child is the savior of the human race, and they must get to this location by this time, otherwise this will happen. I mean, that's been done before, right? So the way it had to be done, which they did, was incredible. But like you said, Diamond Dave, okay, we've had that now. We finished that up. Now where do we go from here? Which all of you folks who play the video game know, but if there's people who are just watching the series like us, I'm sure you're incredibly excited to see where it goes.
I think I'd seen a quote from either Neil or Craig or somebody talking about, and of course, correct me if I'm wrong here, game Part 1 was basically almost all of season 1, and then now they're going to split up Part 2 into a couple seasons.
Okay. 2 seasons is what I heard.
So
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that, seeing how much they can, get how much mileage they can get out of that to bring us.
So we have to watch.
seasons.
So we have to watch a couple of seasons on HBO before we dive into Part 2 in the game.
Well, I'm not saying that. Basically we'll
Maybe
know,
just the
folks,
first season
the
of
folks will be like either
game
yes,
play 2.
stay your course, or yes, you are safe to play the game. So
Well,
Kinda
this
put it
is
back
going to
in your
be a
hands after.
lot of fun. We cannot wait for 2025 to come. So for Diamond
Almost
Dave,
here.
Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. Good night, pals.